Hello, and welcome back, and thank you again for coming to watch. Today we have another one of Manson's letters. Basically, Manson's book, page by page, that you can roll up or do whatever you want with it, but we're going to read it. And today we're going to read a letter that Manson wrote to Bo. And the funny thing about the Manson family is a lot of people get them confused from the best to the least. They get them confused, a lot of things confused. Even Bugliosi got Bo confused. If you look at Bo in Helter Skelter, it says refer to Barbara Hoyt, because Bo was Barbara as well. That was her real name. And Bugliosi had no clue who she was. She could have very well been on the planning of these murders, because she bailed immediately after they happened. It kind of scared the hell out of her, and she got out. Because she was one of Charlie's girls who, basically, she was at Spawn Ranch, living at Spawn Ranch, before the Manson family ever showed up. When the Manson family got there, her little group of hippies that she was living with decided that they were going to go to Oregon. And Manson actually gave them the black bus to go in. And they left Barbara behind. Later, where you can read most about Barbara is probably in Paul Watkins' book. And since knowledge is power, and everybody wants to read more about this, go to eBay to try to buy it. It would be $100. Well, here, if you look in the comment section, I will pin it. And also, if you look in the description of the video where it tells about what the video is, I'll put a link in there as well to where you can go and you can get Paul Watkins' book for free on a download. It's free, costs nothing. You can download it, takes a second. You can start reading the book from the beginning to the end. And you can see in there what I'm saying about Barbara Rosenberg, because Paul actually talks about her most. I think Paul says in there, and I'm not quoting it, but he says something like she was like a real party girl. You know, she was one of them girls that would show up if we were one or two girls short on an orgy. She'd always jump in. That, you know, so that gives you an idea of. And he described her as a, you know, a short, slim girl. She's shown in a few different things. She was in the Manson Hendrickson's movie. She was also at the courthouse when Manson was on trial once or twice. She was there because she came back. And you can also see her in a mugshot when she got arrested at Spawn Ranch. And that's pretty much the only times that you ever see her. She, again, went on to have a couple kids with another Manson family member. She got married to him. His name, Thomas Wallerman. He went by the name TJ, and they called him Terrible TJ, or TJ the Terrible, in Helter Skelter. Well, this is that girl. And Manson, and again, she might have been sitting there plotting these murders, you know, with these other girls. And then the murders go down, and because if you remember, Manson was not in town the day before, the day before that, the day before that, the day before that. He wasn't even around to be plotting these things. So when they say that they're all sitting around plotting these murders, Manson came back on pretty much the day of the damn murders. So if there was any plotting done, it was all done in that period of time. So what I'm saying is she was sitting around with all these other people as they were trying to, who knows, get Bobby out of jail, go rip somebody off for drugs, who knows what. And then Manson comes back around, the murders are committed, and this chick is gone immediately. She's out of the story. That's why Bugliosi, you don't know who she is, because she's gone. She's gone. She's like smoke. Well, anyway, this might have been probably the last letter that Manson ever wrote to her, and he wrote it to her from jail, and we're going to read it now. And you'll get a better idea of what Manson thought of Barbara Rosenberg, or Rainbow, or Bo, TJ's wife. One of the first members of the Manson family.
Peace. Not a Nazi sign. Rainbow. It's been in my head to be in your head to brighten me. I hope you got a little of my love in your soul. If the baby looks like you, it's mine. He is a Manson. I'm sure if he looks as good as you, ask TJ to name him and then put Manson on his head and let him go. It's good to hear from you. Girl, letters and words don't mean anything, for word confusion circles nothing. Just to know you all are well and the raccoon got some love. And TJ and Dave are together is good, from my heart and my mind's eye to see. I'm sitting here smiling at you and remembering once when I ran you down the road and threw blocks at you, and on the sneak watched you to make sure you would come back. Once you liked to get away. But I've seen your love. You're a truly magic mama and got super awareness. I wanted to be your father, and if we ever see each other, we'll work on it. I'm in your belly now. If you treat me like a Lord King, you'll see me grow in your children. Tell the monster, bite and chop chop baby. I love me more each day, and for them to have a good day and know all is good. I hear TJ is in jail. If so, can I do anything? Tell me, and tell me all the news with you and yours. It's been like a million years for me, but it's a day in the eyes of no thought gain. No wearing way. My will is, and has always been, your love to love, and do with your son and father and stinker. Say whatever you could. I can't think of anything but tell her.
So Barbara was one of those girls that could tell Manson no. She could say, no, I'm not doing that, Charlie. She was with him at Barker Ranch. And Bugliosi, and that's Bugliosi, 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 Bugliosi. Anyway, Bugliosi, I don't even think he knew who she was. Anyway, back to Bugliosi. I probably have called him in the past Bugliosi. He's a kind of a bug to me, but it's actually pronounced Bugliosi, and I've butchered a few things. I think one of the first things I butchered was I used to call her Lynette Frome all the time. Actually, her name's Fromey. I probably called him Robbie Kruger, and that's probably Freddie. He's Robbie Krieger. And I've probably butchered the zine thing. It's not a zine, it's like the last part. It was like a folded magazine. So it was like the back part of a magazine. So they call it a zine. It has a A-Z-E-E-N, basically. A zine. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the information. Sometimes people don't give you credit. You're smarter than you really, they really give you credit for. They treat you like you're dumb. But thank you for all your input. And until next time, peace as always. And we'll see you later. And thank you.